I've always just loved flying, loved aeroplanes from when I was a little kid at school growing up near Duxford, aircraft flying overhead. But it's a mechanical thing, I think, because obviously I had that interest in things that were heavier than air flying, but also had the interest with cars on the ground as well. We'd go out in the playground at school and there'd be Spitfires and things flying around over our heads. And I think from that point in time, I just thought, really, I want to try that. I want to have a go. So, you know, when the time came, I got the opportunity, and once I'd done that, then I didn't want to go back. When you're in the air, it feels like you're totally free. You're free of gravity, even. You can fly along upside down if you want to, or you can do loops, or you can just fly from A to B. Flying in general, in any country in the world, is just fabulous. In Dubai, it's a bit more controlled, but still, you can still take off and fly. It's not a very big country, so there's not many airfields to fly to. But the flying that I have done over there has been fabulous, absolutely fantastic, with, you know, camels on the ground in the desert, and you can fly for 90 miles and not see another building. It's just sand dunes. It's unique, really. An engine failure really isn't a serious thing to happen. As long as you put into practice your training, first thing you should do is fly the aircraft. You find the best glide speed and you don't let the airplane fly below that. Even if you're going to land on a tennis court, at least it's better to hit the hedge at the other end at 30 miles an hour than it is to crash before you get there. Yeah, early in my career over at Cambridge, we were flying in a Cessna 182 and the engine failed in quite a serious way. It was a serious mechanical failure, so much so that 1 second it was running and the next second the propeller had stopped. So that's quite obviously a big problem which we're not going to fix in the air. I don't have any family ties at all to aviation. Both my parents were school teachers, and both of my granddads were coal miners. So I guess there's some sort of maybe an engineering connection there, because I didn't learn to fly until I was into my late 20s. But before that I was heavily into mechanical engineering, which doesn't really exist with my parents at all. But both my granddads were into heavy engineering with coal mines. Generally, I know I do this for a job. And for me, it's a fantastic job. It's the best job in the world, as you can imagine. But I'm still just a normal guy doing a job to earn money, to live in a house and put food on the table for my family. And then you have a little bit left over to run around in Land Rovers and Harley Davidsons. So that part of it is, we're kind of ordinary people doing a not so ordinary job.